Now I'm gonna read something to you guys.
Nah.
Hey, don't be like that. Don't be. Oh, look at that pose too. He's like me with the.
This Mike's favorite rapper right here.
Lil Nas X faces backlash for gays in Africa tweet. Whoa. Lil Nas X is currently facing backlash on social media for a tweet directed at Africa's gay community amid anti-LGBTQ laws being implemented in Uganda. On Wednesday, March 22nd, Lil Nas X took Twitter and said, "Where do the gays be in Africa? I want to come there." Oh, he's trolling because they just made all those laws that are like making it illegal to be gay, I guess. Right. One user said, "Oh, sis." Whoa, sorry. Many people believe that Lil Nas X was unaware of Uganda's new anti-LGBTQ laws and responded to the artist by warning him of what's currently taking place in the East African country. They're so stupid. They really thought he didn't know. One user said, "Oh, sis," at Lil Nas X, "Have you heard about Uganda? The gays there need your voice and platform." Another user said, "Who's going to tell..." Bro, come on, bro. Like, they need your platform, bro. They not really rocking like that. Oh, you're going to come over. The guy that was giving a lap dance to the devil. Yeah, y'all got to change some stuff over there. Y'all got to let them express themselves. Like, look how I express myself. Yeah.
That's crazy. Cancel Christmas on their ass.
Yeah, so Uganda officially criminalized homosexuality, according to Human Rights Watch. Criminalized it. And in addition, the death penalty will be implemented if a person commits aggravated homosexuality or is a serial offender, or if someone has same-sex relations with a person with a disability, thereby automatically denying persons with disabilities the capacity to consent to sex.
Bro, I'm gonna say straight up, like, this is not a big deal. Like, a lot of countries practice this. Iran, Saudi Arabia, like the Muslim countries for the most part. Like, you can't be openly gay. I know in Iran, they'll do public hangings for that kind of stuff.
Nah,
yeah, bro.
They still do shit like that?
Yeah, of course, bro. So it's like,
whoa.
I mean,
they stoning niggas still? Whoa.
Bro, yes. So in Western society, yeah, this is like a shocker for us. But really, like, this is happening in a lot of parts of the world. So in my opinion, this isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, I'm obviously not advocating it, but at the same time.
Sounds like you are.
At the same time, we just have to acknowledge, like, it's not uncommon. So.
Yeah, I guess at times we do kind of live in this bubble over here when you see like how hard the trans movement, just the LGBTQ as a whole, how powerful they are in like the Western culture. Right. It's interesting what goes on in other countries versus like the dominance that they have in like Western civilization or just, you know, Western culture. Right. It's interesting how far I'd say, I mean, yeah, how far behind all these other places are. It's crazy, bro. I do really feel bad. Like, I would not want to be gay in Uganda, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, some of the Middle Eastern countries might be worse because they literally kill you. They can do it in public.
Doing all types of public things. They be cutting women's breasts off, all types of crazy. Yeah, but not even for that. Like, for you showing your skin. Oh, you don't want to wear your hijab? Oh, okay, bet. We're gonna make an example out of you. Like, crazy stuff goes on, bro. Sometimes I feel like we're so blanketed by like what we consume over here and what we think is super important, and like, oh, you didn't call his pronoun right. You're disrespecting him. You like, oh, my fault. I meant she. My bad. Not like the stuff we focus on is so different from people in other countries, and that's why a lot of people are so shocked when they see what goes on here and like what we outrage about, like what our big outrage is, what France outrage is about. Yeah, exactly. You seen all them riots? You know all the riots. You know what that was about? What? They raised the retirement age by 2 years.
French people don't want to work.
Okay, my only thing on that, I understand being upset. You know, that's you know, that's not fair at all, right? Your pension is getting messed up, extra 2 years, but like the amount of stuff y'all are burning and tearing up, I didn't feel like none of them people had jobs. Like, I did not think none of them people, bro, they're burning stuff down, bro. They're going crazy out there.
Just for changing, what does that really change though?
So basically, like, you know, when you start receiving your pension, so you get paid after you retire, they moved it up 2 more years. But they had already moved it up 2 years from 60 to 62. Then they moved it up again from 62 to 64. So I do get the outrage. But when you see that amount of fire and like the firefighters are straight squabbling with the police out there, I'm like, man, that really is JC hometown.
Bro, but I also think that the people were really mad because the president sort of went around Congress and used like some like powers or whatever to do it. So people were mad about like how he went about it.
Hey, and they said the blacks was tripping when Melrose got a little couple businesses went a little down, but then we see the French and we're not like, why are they doing that to their community? Those businesses didn't do. Nah, they just like, yo, France knows how to protest, man. They know how to throw a good one.
They said the same shit in 92. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, why they doing that to their community? Hey, it's all good, man. We ain't tripping, y'all.
It's all good.
We ain't tripping. We bounce back.
A lot of insurance claims gonna have to be. Nah, that stuff was foul. I feel really bad for like small business owners, bro. I would have put the sign in front of my thing, Black Lives Matter, and I'm standing there with a shotgun. No, you gotta be I'm standing behind it, like, hey man, I support y'all, but I'm still gonna hold it as if like I'm with the revolution. That's why I got my shit on me, like I'm with y'all. But at the same time, you see what I got, right. But I'm gonna make it like a positive thing, man. Fuck them people, man.
Because the signs did not help, bro. This is a black business. Please don't. But that shit did not help, bro.
It was unfortunate. I felt real bad for those people. It was an unfortunate time for sure.
What are y'all thinking, like Western culture, like back to like the whole Uganda thing, right? Our values, for some reason, we think that everybody else has to like follow our values around the world. I remember like back during the World Cup, there was a dude who had like a gay flag shirt in Dubai, and that's like very disrespectful to their culture, because like they don't swing that way, like the gay stuff, the LGBTQ stuff, like you can't do that out there. But for some reason in America, people think that every other country has to adopt our values. That's
stupid, because we're really like, we think we're the best and we got it all sweet, but bro, no, bro, because out of the country, bro, sometimes it's better. Like, when
but I gotta argue with y'all because I don't think it's not right though. Like, come on, bro. If you want to be, because if you want to be gay, you should be able to be gay. You know, like to each his own. Like, so you're right. Like, it is normalized in other countries, but I can't be like, nah, it's straight over there. Like, we can't just assume we right. Like, I do think it's right, the fact that we have, like, you know, everyone has the freedom to do whatever they want. But like, yeah, there is definitely a mindset where like people want, like, okay, you know, there's times where, like, say the baby, when he said that like ignorant stuff, like, we have no understanding that, hey, some people were raised different places, bro. They're raised, you could have been down south or what. I know he was in Charlotte, but you could be raised down south, all these other places where the mentality isn't as far caught up. You might be in Bugaloosa, right? You're not all there. You're not as, you know, tall. I don't want to say tolerant, accepting of people. And so you have to learn, or you can learn, you know, ideally. But then we see these other countries and they're just like, oh man, look at them. That's like, we just accept. Oh yeah, you go to Russia? No, you can get your ass beat. You walk around wearing a thong, bro. You're gonna get tore up. But then those same people, like, we're so in this like sphere of like everyone has to be so like pro LGBTQ. If you don't understand, you have any even questioning, you don't know someone's pronoun, like you're anti-trans or you're transphobic or whatever. But like, we have no leeway of saying, yo, bro, if you look at all these other countries, bro, there's so many other upbringings and walks of life where they're much more ignorant. They're not aware of certain things. They're not accepting of people. But then when you see someone from our nation that seems like, I mean, I don't think he meant no harm by it, but maybe he said something a little ignorant. We have there's no grace from the LGBTQ of like, all right, man, we want to have a sit down with you. Like, even at least the Jews, bro, they'll sit down with you with the rabbi. You sit down there and do a whole interview. That's what Nick Cannon did. Sat down with him, talked through some issues. At least they'll do that.
Right.
They was trying to hang the baby.
Okay, so how do y'all feel about in America? Well, we're in California, but we see it everywhere.
The land of the home.
Every brand, every big brand or every commercial is flags and this and that. Y'all think that's cool? But they're pushing it so hard, like, gay is cool.
I think inclusivity is cool, but I don't like when it seems like an agenda. Like, you don't need it. You don't need to be having movies for 7-year-olds and now Mickey Mouse is gay, or like now Buzz Lightyear got a hard on for Woody. Like, no. I should have reversed it. Now Woody got a Woody. Like, it's just, bro, come on, let kids be kids. Like, I'm all for inclusivity, but like, let parents teach their kids about that when they're ready, or even when it's time for sex ed. Whenever time it is, like, if they're not even learning about sex, I don't know why they need to necessarily be seeing it from Woody and all that stuff. Like, there's already enough visibility where they can see, oh, okay, there's something going on there. Lil Nas X, cracking rapper. Elton John is like, there's a bunch of like gay, very successful people that they can look at as, even if you're straight, oh, he's a role model. Oh wow, that guy's really dope and he's gay. Okay, cool. Like, all right, cool. So now I have a different perspective. But you don't need to see Woody getting all bricked up over there. Like, come on, bro.
But they saying SpongeBob was gay this whole time. Y'all heard that?
Yeah, but come on, that's from our childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to plant that seed, whatever. Like, you know, whatever. At least it ain't straight for us.
Yeah, see, back then we didn't know. We just watched. None of us would just end up gay from watching SpongeBob. But then you start looking back like, oh shit, them niggas was.
But do you think any of that stuff could actually make someone end up gay?
Yes. Like, the way they're pushing it now, bro, a kid doesn't know what's right or wrong, bro.
I think it can make a kid end up confused. I don't think it can make him end up gay, because I say that because I feel like most people that are gay were like born gay, or not to be offensive, but a lot of people were like molested as kids,
right?
And then it kind of changes their whole perception.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, and people have said that. I forgot who has said that people are really outraged by, and I get that. Like that could be a case for people,
right?
But I think a lot of people are just born that way.
You think they're born that way, bro?
Yeah. I think
because
bro, think about it. Like
some just wired different.
Yeah, think about it, bro. If I gave you like, you're gonna say it's on principle, but like. Okay. Like if it was like your mom's life is on something crazy, God knock on wood. But like you, I feel like there's nothing that could make you get turned on by another man. You couldn't force yourself. You couldn't convince yourself. You couldn't. There's nothing you could do. So I can't be convinced that like someone was turned gay or like, oh yeah, he saw enough stuff on TV and like now he's attracted to men, because like you're either attracted or you're not. Like that's how I look at that. Like. You either have the attraction or you don't, and you can't really control what you're attracted to. Some people are attracted to animals. Some people are pedophiles. You attracted to kids, you got to just cut your balls off. That's what I always say. But I'm just saying, like, that's not necessarily something that can be taught. You either have it or you don't.
You don't. But we're 23, so I mean, I'm 23, so it's like I can't be turned anything. But when you're a child, bro, just like we teach. We don't have kids, but people teach their kids everything that they teach them, and they learn that.
You're right. I think it can make it confused. I'll say that. Like if you have your 7-year-old and he's kissing on his homeboy just because he saw it on a movie and he think it's cool, or like Buzz Lightyear was doing it,
but he might think it's right after that.
I mean,
for me, it's like you're not gonna know at 4 years old that gay is wrong or right.
But 4 years old, man, by then you already had a crush, bro. Like. I'm watching Mission Impossible. I'm seeing the girl, but then again, one could argue I'm growing up watching movies where the man is the leading character. He's the superhero, and he has to have a female by him. I didn't grow up seeing a man in the movie and he got his little boy toy on the side. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a factor.
Crushing. You're right, because I was crushing on girls like that young.
Well, maybe you would have been crushing on guys.
Nah,
maybe you would have. Hey, you said it could change you.
No, not me. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you different,
bro. That's just me. But like I said, what we saw growing up, we knew we were supposed to like women.
They would have got your ass. That's how I feel.
From the perspective, from the like biological perspective, like I never knew this, but apparently like, a dude is XY like chromosomes and then a girl is XX, but sometimes there's like abnormalities. You could be like XXY, which means like you could be a guy but like a little girly and stuff. There's like more girly like attributes and
like
stuff,
feminine and shit.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
It is like dudes who say they're straight, but they just like I thought this dude was gay, but he's just straight. You feel me?
Exactly.
I guess you might be right.
While it's like super rare to have those abnormalities, it's definitely possible, right? But I've been seeing things online where you have like gay flags in the classroom, and it's like in elementary school, right? And it's like as a kid, like inclusivity, it's very important. You have to be accepting of like a lot of these things, but when you see that every single day, right? It'll open up your mind. It'll open up your curiosity to try to understand. And then in those developmental years, it could, be detrimental depending on how you look at it.
Right.
So this is what the problem is in like Western culture and why it's like becoming more and more normal, which again, it's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, but I'm curious as to like why it's so much more prominent here than it is like in a lot of other parts of the world.
Saying you could be born racist. No, you can't. You feel me? You're raised this way, technically. You feel me? It's just that just is what it is, man. You see like a lot of the like top celebrities like Magic Johnson and these type of people, their kids end up gay. Why is that? Because they're in the industry. They see a lot of shit they see a lot of shit, bro.
I thought that was just the Illuminati. I thought they had them watching.
I don't want to get too deep,
them,
but
them videos they had them on them websites just all day long. From the age of 1 to 5, you got an hour a day keeps the girls away. Hey man, look, I'm just gonna put it on record, man. Love to the gays, bro. I got a couple gay homies. I got one, but he's hella cool. Not but like the one I have is hella cool.
Took him on a date and shit. That's what I was saying. Like, bro, is hella accepting and shit.
I would kick it with bro. No, I have, but I would kick it with bro. He's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't got an issue, bro. Seriously, bro, I really wouldn't mind it. Would you have an issue if one of your homies came out to you like, yeah, bro, I'm low key?
Would I have an issue? That shit just sounds.
You're not gonna kick it with your homie, bro. Give it up. You gonna?
I'm gonna be like, bro, how long? Like, I'm gonna really be confused. Like, nigga, how long? Man, my whole life I just been capping. Dude. I'm gonna be mad because like nigga, you're fucking lying this whole time.
I would feel bad for
We talking about hoes and shit growing up, and you just thinking about men. Like
maybe you're bi. That's what I'd assume.